I think we start to see what makes Muskism a specifically 21st century paradigm, because what it aspires to at the factory floor, to take that first, is a factory without workers, a so-called dark factory, what Musk has described as an alien dreadnought, where robots are running around the clock and there's not a human to be seen. Now, it's important to note that this is an aspiration, not a reality. In the past, Musk has attempted to automate too much and has had to actually pull back and rip robots out and bring the humans back. So this is a vision, maybe a direction of travel, but is also something that he often encounters friction on the way to realizing. But it's certainly something that he wants to see as a productive process that is purged of humans. And you achieve that with blue-collar work with industrial robots. You achieve that with white-collar work with large language models of the kind that his company xAI is producing. But beyond that, because I think you're right to say that Muskism is, its aspirations are much more than transforming the productive sphere. I think beyond the elimination of human workers from different kinds of work, he does really, in his own life, especially, but also as a worldview, really emphasize the synthesis, the integration of man and machine into what he calls cyborgs. This is a term he uses himself all the time: cyborgs, cybernetic collectives. So if Muskism envisions, on the one hand, the purging of human workers from the productive process, on the other hand, it imagines the augmentation of the human body by neural implants, by various types of cybernetic instruments in a kind of cyberpunk imaginary, and the deepening integration with networked forms of intelligence. So think about X integrated with Grok that's plugged into your brain via a Neuralink implant and is accessible anywhere on the Earth's surface because it's beamed directly from Starlink. That's a kind of Muskist endgame of what the types of cyborg life that he would like to produce would look like. And crucially, the last point I would make here, because the stakes are so high for him in terms of this cyborg synthesis, because the risk of contamination is so great, because as we integrate with the machines, the risk of infection from bad ideas like the woke mind virus is so severe, it's critical that Musk himself controls the interfaces where this integration, where this fusion is taking place, such that the correct kind of cyborgs are created.